Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Aubrey.
And we're the Fox and the Squid.
Hello,
everybody. Alright, Fox and the Squid, we're back again.
Ow.
And as promised, this episode here, we're going to do things just a little different. If you notice, we're not at our house. The reason for that being is that we're going to do a teaching episode for you. We're going to show you how to survive in Minecraft. And so the point of this is to make it through not just the first day, but the first night in Minecraft. And so that's what we're going to do. And see, Squiddy, he's getting us kind of like a little house started. And so most people make the mistake of building above ground on their first day. And the reason why that's a mistake is because you have to use resources to build above ground. But when you go below ground, you actually gain resources by taking from what's in the dirt. And so while he's getting us a nice big hole going, I'm going to get our most precious resource. A lot of people will disagree with this, but I'll tell you, everything in this game is kind of contingent upon getting wood. And so the very first thing we're going to start with today is how important wood is. So you can't even consider it to be a waste of time to be getting wood right off the bat. It is the most precious thing you can get. And it'll save you time by getting a lot of it early. And I always recommend getting a whole lot of it. And the reason why is if you don't get wool your first day, which I also recommend, you'll have to stay up all night. And so I would recommend you getting a lot of wood so that you can burn some of it to make some charcoal and in turn make some torches. Alright, let's check and see what Squid's doing. Sorry, go ahead.
I was originally going to build a little sand castle.
I was going to build a sand castle for us.
I wasn't going to build a home base.
Oh, okay.
I was just going to build a little sand castle.
Well, he could build a sand castle and turn it into a home base for us. Normally, typically, we would be tearing down these trees all the way down because we don't like leaving trees standing. This is kind of a little ways away from our home. We'll come back later and really tear this thing apart because there's four main things you really want to get your first day, and if you spend all your time getting wood only, you'll miss those other things. But wood is the most important. I'd say wool is probably the second most important because you won't be able to sleep through the first night without the wool. And if you watched our last episode, you can see how hard it is for us to be finding wool. We basically just pillaged our area for days on end, getting red and white wool for our restaurant that we've been working on. And so we don't really have a lot of sheep kind of hanging around with us anymore. And that's our fault. Okay. You're going to kind of... You want to go find some dirt or something to see... Let me come back and show you what Squid's doing. And this is fine because there's two of us working on it. If you were by yourself, you wouldn't want to do this. That would be like wasting a lot of your wood. It's fine because he's helping me with it. Typically though, you just want to kind of dig a hole and put a dirt roof over it and save your wood for other things. So don't do what he's doing in style, just do it in design because he's going to show you exactly what it needs to look like. But use in places where he used wood, use dirt instead. You can just easily come through here and get this dirt. But if you never played Minecraft, you may not be knowing some of the things that we're doing here. But this is just a typical punch technique. You can do it to knock out these trees. You can knock out the dirt with it. Even this grass, if you wanted to get some seeds to make something. Alright, and this is a crafting table that he's created here. You can get it by hitting your crafting menu for PlayStation. It's the square button. And the first thing you can do is take those wood, wood that we created and make some oak planks with it. And so just run them all through. Not all of them because we'll save some for later for charcoal. Yeah.
Stuff.
And so from there, you can come back into the crafting table where you get a lot more options. And we'll make some handle tools here. And so we'll just start off. What do you think? Pickaxe and sword?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got one for each of us here. I'll throw it your way, okay? If you'll hang tight, it'll get you. Okay, so while he's doing that, I'm going to go try to find this little bit of food. And if you're against violence to animals, close your eyes.
Okay, I closed my eyes.
All right. This is a nice thing here. Finding some coal just kind of out in the wild. Always want to take that and use your pickaxe for anything stone related. That way, it busts it up and you get to take the resource with you. If you just punch it, it'll punch forever and then break, and then you don't get to keep the resource. So we're in here just getting some charcoal for us. And you can almost not have too much charcoal. Even, we've been playing in this level for a while, and we still, every time we find charcoal, take it with us because we don't want to leave any charcoal behind. Because later you'll be cooking, you'll be wanting to make torches, and you'll have to do it without the charcoal, and it's so easy. Plus, the thing I really love about charcoal is the XP. You get XP with it. Not every one of them gives you XP, but some of them do. That's those little green orbs that keep popping up in the air when I'm hitting at this. So if I was guessing on this, we're not going to get any wool today unless we just happen to stumble across some. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to survive the night too. The trick to surviving the night, one, is having that shelter in place. So if you're out in this wild area, you don't want to get stuck overnight out in the open. The reason why is all of the bad guys kind of spawn at night out here. So let's go down here and let's get this picked up. Just a little housekeeping. I don't like that.
I'm trying to find sheep.
Okay, so he's gonna go try to find us some wool right now. I don't know if he's gonna succeed, but he's gonna get started on it. And he did not put us a roof up.
Hey, it wasn't my fault.
Alright, I'm gonna throw us a makeshift roof up. And I'm going to use dirt for it, even though he's going to get mad because it was not a dirt theme. The reason why is we just want to show you how fast and easy it is to do this. So he dug a hole, and on top of the hole you can just kind of throw some dirt to have a roof. I'm about to get some more. The one thing this is going to do is going to make our house dark, and it's going to make us susceptible to having bad guys spawn in there with us. And so one of the things we'll have to do is get some torches. We'll show you how to do that here in just a second also. What do you do?
Nothing.
Oh. Alright, just kind of getting this all together. We'll make sure... I was putting sand on top of our house so you can't see the dirt.
It's the best thing in life.
Okay, I think there's a little bit more on this side. Yeah. Was it another door?
Yeah, it's gonna be my room.
Oh, he's got to have his own bedroom no matter what we do. He's adamant that foxes and squids aren't that good of friends, so they have to have their own rooms. No wool?
No wool.
Okay, so we're going to show you something even cooler to do. Instead of just, and this is why I told you as much wood as possible. So in fact, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more. Actually, I don't think we'll need any more. I just busted up that tree for nothing though. If you can't go to sleep at night, surviving the night's important. Once you're inside your home, you can turn your home into a base camp for a mining operation also. So while you can't sleep at night and go outside at night, because you'll get attacked, you can start mining from your house at night. And so we'll show you how to do that. So here in this menu here, this is where you get your tools. You can go over here and set up some torches. Okay. Let's just put one on all the walls. We can put one in Squid's room. Yeah, I saw that. Just come back in.
That was
Looks like Squid got bounced off the game for some reason, and he's gonna come back and join. Go up to the join. Yeah. Let's
having difficulties here.
Let's Here, we're gonna bounce off for just a second. I don't know if it records while we do this. Are you cool if I just finish this part up? We only have about 5 more minutes left in the video.
Yeah.
Keep trying to join. I think it separated us from our party is what it is. There we go. All right, so he's back in.
That block is glitched.
All right, so did I get any? I had every opportunity in the world to get some. While he's doing that, I'm gonna run outside real quick and kind of show you what I'm talking about with the bad guys. Some people call them googlies, mobs. They have different names, but there is. Are you out here with me?
Yeah, I'm getting the sheep.
Okay. He's getting that sheep in the background, and I'm getting this spider in the foreground here. Oh, okay. So, see how I took a little bit of damage? It came right back because I had good hunger level.
Oh no! I do not want to start that.
Don't get stuck out there. Okay, come on back. We're good. We're not gonna sleep tonight, anyways. We're gonna mine. So, we'll show you a quick mining technique. And oh man, I do have to run out. I ran out for a reason. I wanted to. How far away was that? Okay, here we go. Can I get back out of there easy? Oh, look at that. Enderman. I'm not gonna deal with it. We'll come across some hopefully. I wanted to get some stone. Because I don't want to keep using wooden tools. All right, so. Oh, good. Maybe Squid was onto something there with the putting the wood planks down, because if we built it on top of sand, when we did this, all of our house would come down. So maybe he didn't know what he was doing after all. That's what I get for questioning the Squid on anything. Alright, so let's see. I got 3. Alright, so let me get 3 more. I'll make a pickaxe for the Squid. Uh-oh, look at that.
And the second plant you should have is a furnace.
Yeah, that's... Oh, did you make one?
Yeah.
Alright, let me come back there and I'll show them how to do that. I've got plenty going on for me right now.
Also, make sure if you're running away from some googlies, don't step on this.
Alright. Okay, so back up to our house. Now, here, why don't you take some of these and light that up. Alright, you see he's got a furnace here. So the furnace, you go over to where you make a crafting table and go down, and it requires 8 pieces of cobblestone. So you can make one. We'll just go ahead and make a second one, and we'll move that and place it there. Okay.
So we're gonna have duplicate everything.
Okay, do you want me to make us some
Tools?
some tools?
I got the picks.
You got a pickaxe?
I got 2.
I got one already. So you're kind of leading the way with the mining. Why don't you just go ahead and keep your 2? Uh-oh.
Our house may be falling apart.
It did fall apart, actually. Don't go any more that way for a little bit, okay? Let me Alright, you can go that way. I think we're set. I'll just kind of stay up here and make sure
This is my makeshift bed.
Do you have a piece of wool?
Yeah, that's my bed.
Okay. Alright, so down here you can start getting resources. Did you get that iron?
Yeah, I got some.
Ah,
There's
man.
a little bit left.
Where was it?
Oh, it got buried.
Okay, alright, so let me get this so I can show them how to do it. So you bring you a stone pickaxe, you can come down here and get some iron. And you'll have to smelt that iron in a furnace to get the actual iron that you can use. So I'll show you how to do that. Squid's already started on it up top, but here we go. Alright, let's put some coal in, and then so the fuel's on bottom. And on top of that, you'll put the ingredient, and the ingredient here is the iron ore, and you'll see it kind of starts a fire, and then you get a progress arrow to show you basically how long it's gonna wait. So this is your iron ingot. Did you steal that from me?
Yeah. I can't put it back in. That's what it looks like.
There it is, right there. So that's the iron ingot, and you can use that to make a iron pickaxe. So you would use the iron pickaxe to do like diamonds and gold and redstone and lapis. You'd use that for that, and so you typically are only ever really going to need the stone pickaxes to do your basic mining. And if I'm being honest with you, Squid and I probably have went through 400, 500 stone pickaxes since we started this world, just to mine out our mine at the bottom. We showed it to you last week, and it has taken hundreds of pickaxes to do that. I'm thinking we've probably done 7 or 8, 9 chests fulls of just pickaxes to do those mines. So you'll use a whole lot of the stone ones and not a lot of the others. In fact, we're probably only on our 10th or 12th iron pickaxe, and we still have our original diamond pickaxe that we used for, what is it, obsidian?
Yeah.
It's when we were mining some obsidian. So this is basically how you would survive a night in Minecraft. Don't go outside. If you do go outside, just be prepared for a fight. In fact, because I've got nothing to lose, I'm going to... What do I need for that?
What?
I need one more. Do you got one more cobble you can throw at me? Okay, so he's going to hook me up with a cobble, and I'm going to make a stone sword. Actually, I'll make one for him too. And we're going to kind of go out and maybe just fight a little bit of our mobs, and just kind of show you the different ones. You saw
an Enderman,
and a spider already. So we're going to see if we can find anybody else, okay? So the trick is stay close to home, because if your health starts diminishing, you want to have a place to go to.
I've lit a torch.
Oh, look at this!
It's a baby zombie!
Well, they are relentless.
They don't burn at night, though. Well,
Or
in the
did they?
daytime.
Look
They
at
don't burn.
Ooh. They only give you XP also. They don't really give you any...
Any variation that's a baby doesn't give you anything except XP.
Yeah. So, just kind of perusing around the neighborhood here, just see what's going on. Our house is somewhere over that way, I think. We'll have to find it later. We're gonna... Oh, it's starting to be day. I see a skeleton. We did a creeper earlier, didn't we? In another episode?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I want to make sure we'd seen one.
Well, there's lots of them.
There we go. Okay, so he gave up some arrows and a bone for us. Show y'all the bones, how important they were to getting dogs. I'm just going to kind of start heading back towards our normal home. Because I want to show you how far our minds progressed at the end of this episode. So we showed you how to survive a night. Daylight's coming out. If we run across any mobs from here, you'll be able to see the result of what it happens when daylight hits those guys. So let me see if I can find another mob real close. If you can't find them yet, they'll show up easily for you when the flames kick on. And it's about that hour where they would start catching on fire. So let's see what we can find out here. Usually out in our big open area they'll spawn, but the problem is they're not going to spawn now because it's a different hour than the normal spawning hour, and it's too light for this. So if we were in our bed and came out, they'd be out here, but we're too far away from where we were. So we're going to close out the episode, but before we do that, I'm going to run back and show you just kind of how far our minds come along in just the last couple of days since the last week that we were with y'all. Because it is getting huge. Alright, so we always recommend this mining technique. Start at the top and just go all the way down. Use your stairs, that way you're not having to jump every level. That way you can save some of your hunger. And at the bottom, we just kind of opened it all the way up out here. And this is it. This is how far we've mined. I know that wall over there is all lava, and at the end of that last run, all the way at the end, way back over that way, way back over that way, there's lava there too. That's when we've kind of stopped production going that way, and now we're starting to go this way. In fact, we haven't really done all of these yet. We are to somewhere around here, right there. So we still got a little ways to go to finish this out. This is all lava. All lava back up in there. I'll go in there and kind of block those out. I'd like to do an episode to show y'all how I do that though. Okay. And so this is our mine, and this is why I'm telling you why stone pickaxes are important. Stone pickaxes pretty much did all of this, but it took hundreds of them to do it. And then, you know, every one of these are 4 or 5 pickaxes long, depending on what we ran into while we were going down that way. Oh, look at that.
It's a slime.
Slime. Get out of here, slime. Nobody likes you. I almost died, man.
That's a powerful slime.
Yeah. Well, it was mostly from that skeleton, I think, earlier. I think he got me twice. Alright, I don't think these can do any damage to you, but I'm going to go ahead and take up their XP because I want to get to level 30 so I can enchant something. And there it is, level 30. Okay. Anyway, so that's pretty much all the time we have. Hopefully that helps you see how to survive a night in Minecraft. Remember, the keys to surviving a night in Minecraft are simple. Don't get stuck out at night unless you have weapons and food and a shelter to get to quickly. You don't want to get stuck out in that. Okay, so that's the trick to surviving the night. Sorry, I was watching Squiddy's screen for a second, and he is in a pickle.
I found a skeleton in a cave.
Yeah. With
some lava.
So with that, I think it's time to go ahead and say, well, I'm gonna let him get up to the top. I don't know if we're gonna be able to split screen anything we've been doing today, but I'll give it a shot when I get to the PC with this later. But we'll go ahead and say goodbye. And Squid, if you want to get into a good place to say goodbye to everybody, I will too. We will see you next week. Not sure what we're going to do yet. We'll probably be doing a couple of, we'll do like a cooking furnace and some tables, refrigerators and stuff inside our first restaurant. So come by and see what we do there. We might go ahead and finish the restaurant in that episode. Who knows? At least get the kitchen part of it, and maybe we'll do some designing stuff, tables and things like that out in the open area in another episode. But thanks for coming by and hanging out with us. We'll see you next week, and have a great day, and goodbye.